What's going on, guys? This is Jonathan with TLD, bringing you the unboxing and review of the brand new MacBook Air. So you guys can see the box is a little bit different from standard MacBook or MacBook Pro boxes. It's black instead of white, and we get a little donut type box as we lift it open. Obviously, we don't get donuts, we get a MacBook Air. Now, with Apple, you're always going to get a real nice packaging job. It's going to make it super easy to pop out. You guys just pull this little tab, and out comes the MacBook Air. So we're going to go ahead and set this thing aside. We'll go ahead and get into the details a little bit later in this review. Let's go ahead and check out what else comes in the box. Now, obviously, you get your documentation, your quick start guide. If you're new to Mac, it's going to run you through the basics. But what's really cool with these MacBook Airs, they actually include Snow Leopard on a backup USB thumb drive. And I personally hate CDs. You get them scratched, you can lose them, they break. Now, the reason Apple does this, obviously, is because the new MacBook Airs don't have a CD drive or optical drive, but it's a good sign of things to come from the future. If you guys were wondering, it does ship with iLife 11, just in case you guys were curious. Beyond that, we get the MagSafe power adapter and the AC wall plug. Now I'm taking a look at the base model, which features an Intel 1.4 GHz Core 2 Duo with 3 megs of cache, 64 gigs of solid-state flash memory, and an NVIDIA GeForce 320M. Now this also comes in a 13-inch model. Depending on your configuration, it'll range from $999 all the way up to $1599. I'll go ahead and post all the possible configurations down below. Now looking at the ins and the outs, it's pretty simple. We get the MagSafe power input, a USB 2.0. This is actually a headphone only jack, and then you guys can see on the far right, we get to take a look at the little speaker. As we flip over to the opposite side, we get a USB 2.0 port and a mini display port, which will actually power a cinema display or an iMac if you guys want to do that. Now I want to get into the display of this MacBook Air. It's actually the first MacBook model that features a 16:9 aspect ratio. It has a resolution of 1366 by 760, and this was probably one of the things that impressed me most about the MacBook Air. The screen looks really good, the text is crisp. Here I'm going to show you guys a 720p HD video playing off YouTube. You guys can see it runs smooth. There's no lag, and it has a big part to do with the NVIDIA GeForce 320M. Now as a quick note, it doesn't come pre-installed with Flash. Apple does this to ensure you get the latest version of Flash. If you picked up a MacBook Air recently, I'll go ahead and post that link down below. Now getting into the keyboard, it is a full-size keyboard, but one of the biggest turnoffs for me for the MacBook Air was the fact that they didn't include a backlit keyboard, which for me is a must-have, and I really don't know what they were thinking not including it on the MacBook Air. But beyond that, let's go and get into the trackpad. This is a multi-touch trackpad, features the same glass material as the MacBook Pro, so you get all the multi-touch features, the swipes, that run seamlessly and smoothly. You can either click or have a touch to click, which works very well. Now, probably the most appealing things to these MacBook Airs is how damn thin they are. The thinnest point is 0.11 inches and the thickest point is 0.68 inches, which is absolutely insane. Now, with the new FaceTime program for the Mac, the iSight camera is probably going to be called the FaceTime camera. However, that's included on the MacBook Air, and we can see the silver bezel instead of the black on the MacBook Pros. I personally like this and think it fits the MacBook Air very well. So I'm going to kind of close this review out with some eye candy for you guys to drool over. If you guys are geeks out there, go ahead and get a wet nap ready. You might have a geekgasm. But in all seriousness, this definitely isn't for everybody. It's definitely a unique product with a unique crowd in mind for this. If you're a student or a business person who wants something quick, speedy, reliable, this is probably for you. The best way you can look at this is it's like a luxury netbook if you kind of want to compare it that way. And you got to remember the main cost why this is so expensive is because it uses solid state flash memory. I was also watching some videos where people were kind of comparing the MacBook Air to the MacBook Pro and didn't really see the point of instant boot because they both woke from sleep about the same time. That's true, but you guys got to remember the MacBook Pro isn't going to be able to go to sleep for 30 days, and that's really where this comes in. You guys don't have to turn it off. You guys can keep it going for a month and have it come instantly on. So that's the main feature you guys got to keep in mind right there. So to wrap up the MacBook Air, is it the perfect laptop? No, it's not, but it's damn impressive, and it's really exciting to see where Apple's going in the future, especially with solid-state flash memory. Obviously, this isn't a workhorse machine. It's not meant to render and export HD video. It's like I said, it's for the business person, the college student who wants something reliable, quick, with quick access time and long battery lives. Obviously, looks are damn appealing, so overall, definitely impressed with the new MacBook Air. Would recommend it if you guys are kind of curious about picking this up. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Make sure to check out all the links below our latest video. Feel free to subscribe if you guys haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.
How the game will end up playing, I'll let you guys know when I finish the game and we have a full review. Until then, I'm Kevin for TLD Today. Thanks for watching.
Where those who dare to speak out are punished.